Good morning, everybody. I wanted to make a video this morning specifically about the other videos. I know that I've already made an introduction video, and that was supposed to be my number one video, but I feel a need to do a separate one just to let you know a little bit about what my plan and goal is with these videos. So I am at my machine this morning, and I had this idea to make a series of videos about starting the business, and to do them as I sew, as I'm working, to just have a real casual conversation with you about the steps that I took and the things that I needed to do in order to get my business going. When I went searching for this information for myself, I couldn't find it anywhere. I could find, a bit from here and a bit from here, and I'll take this away from here and this away from here, but there wasn't anything that really covered the things that I needed to have. And I would look up different things. I mean, I certainly know how to use the internet, and I would try to find videos and I would try to find information. None of it was really applicable to what I was trying to do. So I thought, well, maybe this is happening to other people. I am in groups on social media for stitchers, for alteration specialists, and I've seen questions about similar questions to what I had. So maybe there is a need for it. One of the things that I really wanted to point out to you is the first probably 10 or 15 of these videos, I'm tackling a different specific subject on each one. And while it makes the most sense to listen to them in order, or to try to do the things in the order of the videos, it's not necessarily something that you have to follow verbatim. There are some things that are more important than others, and a lot of this stuff you can do more than one thing at the same time. Some of it is very simple, some of it only take a couple minutes, some of it will take a little bit more thought, some is more urgent than other stuff. I am sort of dumping it as I remember and figure out, and have the topics come up organically when I talk. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you should follow the video step by step in the order that I've made them. Sometimes there are obstacles or questions, you can't do it, and that's okay. The main reason I did do this video also is because I found very quickly that sometimes there's a conflict between your artist side and your business side. And I came into alterations and doing bridal alterations from an artist background and artist perspective. There's nothing wrong with artists making a living at their job, but it is, I think, a different approach and different mindset going into a business. My goal is not to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. My goal was not to be a millionaire. My goal is not to have a big alteration shop with 10 or 20 employees. That's not been my goal. And a lot of the business information that you find, a lot of the training, a lot of the workshops, all focus on growing the business and how big can you make the business and how much money can you make off of the business. My goals weren't that way, and I sometimes felt like maybe I was doing something wrong by not having that as a goal. But it's not my goal. It never was. I know what my goal is, and I'm good with that. We'll talk more about that. I just wanted to, give you that heads up and that introduction to me, and let you know that the videos that I've uploaded, you can pop around a little bit on them too, especially the first 10 or 12 of them. I popped around with these projects depending on my bandwidth for the day and how much time I had and what was going on and what the calendar was like. Part of the reason that I wanted to go into my own business was to have flexibility. And so that's what I did when I was building the business also. So good morning. I'm going to do a little sewing and a little chatting, and hopefully there is something that you can take away from this. See you later.